may have gone a little bit overboard with my Black Friday shopping and really only shopped at one online store, which was Ravensburger. I got 50% off their whole site, which is pretty amazing. But this is the only place that I purchased from, and I thought I would share with you what I got. A lot of them are 500-piece puzzles that I'm going to be using for some speed puzzling practice since I am going to nationals. I did also buy, I think, 2 larger piece counts, like 1,500 and I think a 2,000 piece. It was just hard to narrow down my choices, to be honest. So I'm excited to share with you what I got, and we're just gonna get into this. I do need to thank All4Jig for sponsoring this video and making puzzle hauls like this possible, which helps support my channel. So if you haven't heard about All4Jig, they are an amazing company that makes some beautiful puzzle tables and boards and accessories. I have been using their products for years, and this is the time of year where I think it'd be a really great idea to have them on your wish list. I recently got their newest 2,000-piece puzzle board, which I was super excited about because I absolutely love their tilting and rotating board, which is the 1,500-piece one that I've had for about a year now, and it's easily my most used one that I've received from them. So when I saw that they had a 2,000-piece version with the updated features, I was so excited to see what it was like. They are a great brand because they listen to feedback, and I love the new changes that they made. First up, we do have a 2,000-piece option now. I feel like they didn't have too many options for larger piece counts. I'm not sure how it would work with, say, like a White Mountain or a Springbok, where their pieces are a little bit on the larger side. We also have a new updated Lazy Susan. The original was metal, which was fine. It worked. I feel like it was a little bit on the unbalanced side, but the new one is plastic and it's actually much bigger, so it's much more balanced and smooth. It's the same Lazy Susan as their plastic rotating puzzle board, which I absolutely love that one. I love the smooth rotation as it goes around. So I am excited that they have changed that, because that was a feature that I was hoping would be updated. They also updated the tilting feature as well, where it's not going to damage your surface. I feel it's a little bit more sturdy, and it has a little latch to keep it together when you're rotating it and having it as its normal board. And of course, as you guys know, I love the sorting trays that come with All4Jig puzzle tables, and the one for the 2,000 piece are really big, and I'm really excited to use them and try them because they are much bigger than their other ones, and I love the sorting trays in general. So I have a feeling I'm going to be using this board a lot, and it's currently living down in my old puzzle space because I can watch a movie and then be puzzling down there. And so if I'm doing like a 2,000 piece puzzle, I can have like a dedicated space for it. So I'm really excited about this new board. Now I will link this exact board down in the description box, and you can go ahead and check it out. But I will also link a video where I compared all the other boards that I have received from them, because I think I have like 6 or 7 of them now, and I know everyone's always buying just one. So I want to make sure that you're buying the correct board or table for you. So kind of go a little bit more in depth with all the other options in that video. But thank you to All4Jig for sponsoring this video and making puzzle hauls like this happen, where these hauls are going to be helping me make content for you guys. So we are going to get into all these puzzles. I'll link whatever I can down below. So let's get into it. All right, we are getting into this. We have so many. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. All right, we are gonna get into this. First up, we have, I'm just gonna pull them out. Oh my gosh, that one is so pretty. I love this line from them. It's the colorful animals, and this one is called Chameleon. It's just an Adobe stock image, but look how bright and colorful that image is. I love it. I mean, the concept of the chameleon isn't like something I would normally gravitate towards, but I feel like it's like brightly colored. And again, I wanted like a few different styles for speed puzzling practice, and this one just caught my eye. I like this line a lot. I may have bought, I think I bought one more from this collection because it's just a line that I'm like, ooh, it's so fun. I feel like it would photograph really well, so excited for that one. We then have this one, which is part of their glow line, which is glow in the dark. And I have done a couple before, and the glow in the dark aspect is really good. Like, it actually does show up. So I'm excited to get, I think I got 2 more. This one here is Christmassy, which is kind of fun. So I'm hoping the glow in the dark aspect kind of makes it like, I don't know, reminds me of Christmas lights, I guess. But this one is called Magical Christmas. The artist, oh, it's just by MGL Licensing. And here it is. It's just like a winter scene, but there's not too much snow. We have a little bit of too much trees, but I think it would be a good one. We have like the tracks in the snow, and we have the beautiful building, and we have the bench and the mailbox. It is a really beautiful image. I don't know if I'll actually like speed puzzle this because I just want to do it like cozy, warm night in front of the fireplace type of vibe, but I do love the image, and it's something a little bit different, a little bit more traditional than what I typically do. We also have this one, which is a repeat for me. I did own it once upon a time, and I probably could have found it at a thrift store eventually, you know, but this is one that I know I can do really fast, and it is called Floral Reflections, and let's see, it's by MGL. And so this one is a beautiful image, and I wanted to get one that I knew I could puzzle pretty fast, because being able to just have the motion of moving your arms at that speed I feel like it's something I need to be better at, and just like making sure I'm constantly moving my arms. I hope this all makes sense. It makes sense in my head of why I wanted to get this one. And this one, I was like, I love the image. I don't know if I'm going to love puzzling it, but I do think it is beautiful. So it's from their Glow in the Dark line, and it is so stunning. This one is called Owls in Moonlight. Again, it's by MGL Licensing. And there's a lot of blue, but we have different shades, we have different textures. We have the owls, and we have like their little nest situation. We have the moon and the branches and the stars. I don't know if I'm going to love or hate this one, but I have a feeling it's going to be absolutely beautiful, you know? And I am very curious of how the glow in the dark feature goes. So we have this one. Next up we have is this one, which is a little bit more artsy for me, but I got it because it was from the Canadian Nationals from 2025. And this one here is called A Walk in the Rain. Artist is Katarina Murtakus, and the image is really pretty. It's a little bit more art strokey than what I typically go for. So this one is going to be a challenge for me, but again, I wanted different styles, and I like that I can compare it to times, so that way I can see where I would rank in like the Canadian Nationals to see how it would go. Gives me a little bit more of a idea of how fast I'm going. So we'll see how this one goes. I have a feeling I'm going to struggle with this one, to be honest. Like, I don't even think I'll get it done in like the hour and a half, because that is a style I am not very comfortable with, but hopefully it's not too bad. We then have, let's see, this one here, which is a 500 piece. It's the Frida puzzle. Oh, I love it so much. I love the colors of this one. Is there an artist on here? Let's see. This one's just called Blooming Fantasy, and it's by Frida. Okay, so it's just like the copyright, but look at the colors. I love that bright poppy red and the patterns here and the colors of the flowers. Like, I love this image, and I'm excited for this one. We then have one that I have done before. This one is from USA Nationals, and this is the one that was in the Paris final. So this one is called Fish in Fuchsia, and it's by Naomi Ibarz. And I did do this one during the Paris final, but my Paris partner took it home. So I kind of wanted to do it on my own to see how it would work. It's not my favorite image, to be honest. Like, when you look at it, it's just busy, but to puzzle it is pretty fun because there's so many different patterns. Like, each fish is a different pattern, and I'm curious to see how I do it on my own, you know? So even though I've done this one before, I'm excited to have it again. And I will say, image, again, not my favorite, but I do think it'll be fun. We then have this one. I'm so excited for this one. It is a Christmas puzzle. So how many Christmas puzzles did I buy? I need to get busy. But this one here is called Enchanted Christmas, and it's by one of my favorite puzzle artists, Demelsa Houghton. And it's just like such a cute Christmas scene. We have a Christmas tree and a few of her like classic animals. We have a little polar bear sitting on a rocking chair in the corner. We have a fireplace with some stockings, and I just love her artwork so much. I love how just like cutesy it is. So I'm feeling this one would be super fun. And then for another of the colorful animals collection, we have this one here, which I feel like I've been eyeing for a while. This one is in another Adobe stock image, and it's called Red Lionfish. And I do like it. You know, I do like it. I feel like it was kind of different for like speed puzzling practice, because we have like large sections of just a few things. Like there's only a few things to work with. You have the pink rock, we have the fish, and we have this piece of coral, and then all the blue. Like that's really all you can sort by. So I hope I can do it pretty well. We'll see. I might struggle a bit, but I do like the colors of that one a lot. And then the final 500 piece puzzle, this one here, again, it's another nationals puzzle from Canada, and it is called Himalayan Harmony, and the artist is Sheena Peak. So this one is pretty different. I love the colors. There's a lot of different animals. We have a fox, a couple foxes, it looks like a couple red pandas, and then a couple of like snow leopards. So I do love the different creatures and the colors. It's a little bit of a different image, but I do like it, and it's, again, a little bit different. I normally don't do well with speed puzzling first, so this will be a little bit of practice for me. And so those are all the 500 piece puzzles that will keep me busy for a little bit, do a little speed puzzling practice. Maybe I'll do one of these for this video just so you guys can see it. But let's move into the few other puzzles that I have. I have two 1,500 pieces and then one 2,000 piece puzzle. So let's get into it. We have this 1,500 piece, which the image, even looking at it up close now, I'm like, there's so much stuff to work with. I love it so much. So this one is called Beautiful Sea Unicorn and Friends. The artist is Rose Kahn, and I love this image. So I have done one of her fantasy puzzles before. It was called Dragon Fantasy, I think it was. It's no longer in production, but it's one I did with my friends. This one I feel like has a lot more color and a lot more detail. Like there's so many different creatures in here, and I love that bright yellow and the orange, like almost has like a gradient on the outside, and then we have that tree with so many different birds. Like I have a feeling this one is going to be absolutely stunning. And for me, now that I've done that 13,000 piece, which meant that I did 9 different 1,500 piece puzzles in like a short amount of time, doing a 1,500 piece puzzle or even 2,000 doesn't seem as scary to me anymore. So I think it just required practice for me to be able to work with that many pieces at a time. So I'm excited to have a few more 1,500 pieces, and in general branch out a little bit further into the larger piece count. I mean, 500 pieces and 300 pieces are still like my go-tos, but there's something to be said about like finishing up a larger piece count, and really isn't that much longer for time for me. So I'm excited for this one. There's so much stuff to work with. I'm so excited for this one. We then have another 1,500 piece, which is a little bit different for what I would choose, but something about it just like made me excited. And I think it was because I've been really falling in love with the idea of going backpacking and like doing overnight camping. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube and like learning a lot, and it's something that me and Dave have really been interested in trying. So this is kind of giving me that vibe. So this one here is called Canyon Camping. The artist is Jason Taylor, and it's a beautiful image. We have almost like a Grand Canyon. I guess that is what it is. They're camping inside the Grand Canyon down at the bottom. The colors are gorgeous. I love the camping scene. Like I feel like the bottom half will be pretty easy. And there is a lot of blue with the water in the sky, but there's very different textures to work with. We then have the rocks, which I think might be the hardest part, but there's enough of a gradient with the green that I don't think it'll be too hard. So I'm excited for this one. Again, a little bit different for me, but I really like the concept of the puzzle. So this one I think I'll enjoy. And then finally, we have a 2,000 piece, which has been on my wish list for a while. So to be able to get it half off was amazing. And this one is called If Fish Could Walk by Demelsa Houghton. So here it is. It is one that is so fun. I love, again, her different characters, and I love how it's just different. We have some like almost like mermaids, and then we have like a little town scene, you know, with a different fish. So I just love the storyline to it and the different characters in her artwork. It's very, again, cutesy, and I don't think there's anything that I would be really stuck with. There is a little bit of like that light blue kind of throughout the sky, but I don't think it'd be too hard. I think there's enough patterns and textures and colors to work with. So I'm excited for this one. And I do actually have another one from her that's a 2,000 piece called Novel Avenue. That one I've had like an itch to do soon, so I think that one will have to be on my puzzle table probably the next couple months. So those are all the puzzles that I got for Black Friday. You know, I thought I did pretty well. I was on a no buy for about 2 months, and this was the first purchase I had during that time, and I thought I did really well with my no buy, to be honest. I only slipped up once for one $6 puzzle that I got at Hobby Lobby, but other than that, I saved up my channel budget to get this one big haul from Ravensburger, so I'm so excited to have got some new puzzles. But I thought as a little closeout for this video, I'll do a little bit of puzzling on the puzzle board. So it's going to be a smaller piece count. It's going to be 500 pieces to show you the 2,000 piece puzzle board, but it kind of gives you an idea of the size and how I can use it. So let me see which one I want to do for this bead puzzling practice. Part of me wants to do the Christmas one, but part of me also wants to do this super fun one I've done before. Ooh, I don't know which one I want to do. I'm now also torn between this one and this colorful fish guy. I think I will do this one just because I want to see how fast I can go now, because it's been a bit since I've done it. So I'm going to do this puzzle for you as like a little closeout, but I probably won't say goodbye afterwards. So thank you so much for tuning into this video and watching. Again, I'll link anything I can down below, as well as all the information for All4Jig, including that video that gives you a little bit of a comparison between all the different boards that I've tried before. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. So that's it for me. Thank you so much. I'll get to puzzling, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, guys.